overwhelm and inspiration, it's a teeter-totter. As an entrepreneur, as a parent, and as a human in this wild and wacky world we're living in right now, like overwhelm is a very real thing. I don't know a single person who's not overwhelmed by life right now. And so the things that we have to just keep in check for ourselves is that we are taking even just a little bit of space, at least 20 minutes. I mean, Michael Beckwith, a spiritual teacher, he once said, like, 1 hour a day dedicated to your personal practice, whether it's meditation, whether it's walking in the woods, whatever it is that connects you to your source of connection, doing that for 1 hour a day is less than 4% of the day. If we can devote 4% of our day to that like inherent connection, that's not very much of the day. And finding ways, whether it's getting up early or finding times in the evening or carving it out in the middle of our day, whatever it might be, we have to figure out the rhythm that works best for us. And I mean, that's one of the beautiful things about being an entrepreneur is over time, you get more freedom to design your lifestyle and your rhythms, how you want them to be. But the idea of overwhelm is like, how do we keep ourselves coming back to that space of inspiration? What are the things that we need to do in our lives for ourselves to set ourselves up so that we can access inspiration more than overwhelm? And that is something that will be different and unique for each and every single one of us. For me, it's like I go golfing every morning at 6 a.m. and I swim in cold water all year round and I exercise. And so those are things that I come back to almost every single day. And that keeps me in the inspiration so that I know I have that rhythm tomorrow, even though today I'm overwhelmed as shit because I have all these fires to put out. I know that those things will keep bringing me back to my source. So what I would like to do is to guide a short meditation of just listening to the baby that you are all birthing, the baby, the entity of your business, of what you're creating in the world. Because chances are, if we just take a few minutes and we're just going to do some simple breathing and pulling everything back inside of ourselves and listening, I'm guessing each of us, and I'm intending that each of us can receive some clarity around next steps of things we can focus on, things we need to let go of for this moment. I heard a wonderful quote a long time ago when I was trying to build like 6 businesses at once. And it was like, you can do all the things, you just can't do them all at once. And so each of us needs to focus on like the highest priority and give that highest priority as much of our focus as possible so that we can complete it and make that a masterpiece. And then once that exists, we can move on to the next thing. And the reason I can juggle so many things is I have a team of probably 12 to 15 people that I work with on a regular basis that I can be the orchestra conductor, assigning different tasks to people and getting things done. But mostly everybody here is not in that position. I wasn't in that position for a long time. And my medicine when I wasn't in the position I am now is I just need to finish the one thing that's the most important thing so that I can listen to that creation with all of my presence. It's like a toddler, right? It wants all of our presence in this moment, and we have to give it that. So, whether it's, Jenny, whether it's finishing your book, whether it's producing a meditation library, whether it is creating your flagship masterclass, we all have to listen to that internal pulse of like what feels like the highest priority. And then you can share that with us and we can reflect back to you and we can ask more questions. And then the other thing I will say is we're going to make a post after this. And if there's basically like, we're here for all of you. And so if the way that we're running the community isn't serving the highest, best way, if you need certain new things, if you need us to show up in different ways that we're not currently, that is all open. And so we're going to make a suggestion box inside the community after today's call where you can all like make requests and we're all building this space together. We kind of came with like, here's the rhythms, but if the rhythms can be adjusted, those can be changed to better serve everybody. And so we can figure that out based on the feedback that y'all give. That's enough blabbering away. Let's just shut this guy up and all go inside. So I would suggest if you feel comfortable, Either if you're going to keep your eyes open, find a single point to focus on and just soften your eyes, or close your eyes. And the first thing to pay attention to is just the weight of your body. Feel the weight of your body being pulled down by gravity. Feel the earth reaching up, connecting with you. And as you softly breathe, just pay attention to anywhere in your body you might be holding on to stress. Soften your tummy. Relax your shoulders and your neck. And just see how relaxed you can make your limbs, your body. And in your own pacing, take about 12 deep, slow breaths. See if you can make each inhale 5 seconds and each exhale 5 seconds. Just follow your own body's rhythm. As you take those inhales, just pulling all of your energy back into you. As you exhale, softening more, grounding down where you're sitting. As you breathe in, pulling all the ideas swirling around inside your mind, pulling them into your heart. As you exhale, softening and grounding down, imagining your body growing roots that connect you down into the earth. With each breath, just seeing if you can breathe a little more into your lungs. And with each exhale, see if you can go a little bit longer, letting that air out. As we breathe in, let us intend to clear any confusion. Let us exhale away any stress or overwhelm. Let's just ground in. Speaking to each of our businesses and creations, asking for any wisdom, any guidance, any clarity to come through with ease. And as you breathe, imagine a little orb of light appearing in front of you. If you can't see a color, just feel the presence. And if you can see a color, just name it to yourself. Feel a warmth coming from that little orb. Breathe in. And this energy that's now appeared in front of you, it's the spirit of your business, of what you're creating. We're just going to take a moment to be with it, say hello to it. If you've been ignoring this little muse, no need to feel guilty. We're here now. Take a deep breath in and acknowledge the presence. Exhale a sigh as you relax in and open yourself to listen. It's just like we talk to a child. Ask a question. How can I support you? What do you need from me? Take a minute to just listen. If you don't hear anything, find another way to ask the question inside. Asking the spirit of your business, what are the most important things you need to focus on? You need to ask again in your own way. If you feel your body getting tight again, just try and relax with each exhale breath. Now asking, what do I need to let go of to remove resistance, to allow flow? See what's there. Just feel yourself being held by the earth right now. Reaffirm to yourself that you're supported. Reaffirm to yourself that exactly where you are is the perfect place. That you're on a long journey, not a quick journey. Take a breath in. Just soften. Let's invite the future you, the you that you're growing into 3 years from now. They've already created what you're building now. They've already launched. They've already worked out the bugs and the kinks. They've already been there and done that. Just ask, what advice do they have for you? Do you have for yourself to help remove the overwhelm and access more inspiration? I'm asking, what is one change you can and need to make in your life, simple or big? You can start today. That will make all the difference. Take a breath in and exhale a sigh, letting it go. And feeling the energy of your business, of what you're creating, what you're building, this legacy project, feeling the presence of your future self, dissolving the timelines and feeling yourself already at the finish line. And asking, what is the most important thing you need to remember when you do get overwhelmed? And with this next breath, breathing the orb into your heart, this business, pulling it in through your inhale, and allowing it to just soften, become a part of you, which it is, always has been. Breathing in, pulling your future self, that inner knowing that's pulling you forward into your future, knowing that you already have the answers, that what you need is already available. Softening as you exhale. Breathing again, feeling your body connected. Noticing how you feel on the inside. And take a few more deep, controlled breaths before opening your eyes and coming back. When you're ready, and you come back, just take a couple minutes to write down any point form thoughts, any notes, any wisdom, anything that came through.